Tasks. Register who has to do what, by when, etc. The Boat app includes a tasks module for actively managing what needs to be done, when and by whom, also assignable to other users. In case the assignee is not a user already, will be notified by email to join the platform and start receiving the notifications configured for your boat. Plan tasks, put deadlines and assign them to the relevant person, for example technician, marina personnel, skipper, etc. Let you and them be alerted via auto-reminders of forthcoming deadlines and plan accordingly. How to access tasks. To access the Tasks module, log into the Boat app and select Tasks from the left side menu. How to register tasks. Select Tasks from the left side menu and then click Add Task. You are now on the Tasks Edit screen. Start filling up the data of the task item you are adding, for example a maintenance task. You may skip some of these fields, but make sure to fulfill the mandatory ones, identified by an asterisk. Here below you may see the specific tasks fields and their functionality. Name, how you wish to identify this task. Better use something descriptive since this name will appear on various lists and reports later on. Boat, the boat which the respective task concerns. Assignee, defines who is to perform this task. Type the email address of the user with whom you wish to share your boat. The assignee can either be already registered user or not. Also, the assignee may be a free user, getting view-only rights on any task shared with them, or gold users getting either view-only or edit rights, as defined by the sharing initiator, boat owner. Due date, by when this task has to be completed. An alert will be created for this date time. Reminder, set up how many days or weeks or months or years before the due date you should be notified. An additional pre-alert will be created for this date time. Linked inventory, does this task relate with an inventory item? If so, select it here. For example, an oil filter replacement task most probably links with an oil filter inventory item. Inventory sync, is this task related with a respective inventory item, and thus both the task and the inventory records should be in sync. If so, activate this to synchronize the due date, reminder, etc. When activated, any changes on the task will update the respective linked inventory fields and vice versa. Calendar recurrence, set up every how many days or weeks or months, years this task should be performed. Reminder, set up how many days or weeks or months or years before the due date you should be additionally notified. An additional pre-alert will be created for this date time. OR and, when a linked inventory sync has been set up, along with both the calendar and usage recurrence values, you may select whether just one OR or both, and of these two criteria will need to be fulfilled to trigger an alert. Usage recurrence, set up every how many units, for example hours, liters, this maintenance should be performed. Reminder, set up how many units before the usage threshold you should be additionally notified. An additional pre-alert will be created for this threshold. Priority, set up priority as low, medium or high, depending on its criticality. This helps also the assignee to treat the task according to its priority. Status, set up the task as is not started, in progress, done or cancelled. Category, categorize the task by using one of the predefined categories, or by adding a custom one. Notes, add anything that might be helpful to be kept in the task record, for example a procedure, contacts, a reference from a manual, etc. This field is searchable and thus traceable when you are searching for a specific word, a number or name contained here, for example a name of a technician, some details about a spare part, compatible parts, etc. Files, attach any documents, for example manual, brochure, certificate, etc., photos and any other files relevant to the respective task. In short, you are strongly advised to include as much info as you can, including uploading any files related to the specific task such as photos, manuals, even videos about this task, for example a how-to guide, etc. Also, please pay special attention to the due date, recurrence and reminders. Putting the right info can assist you enormously by sending an alert to you and your designated contacts before it might be too late. It might look a bit of extra work for you now, but it will come handy for both you and your appointed contacts, for example family, a skipper, technician, the marina, to know in advance and plan accordingly. How to manage tasks. On the main task screen, on the tasks list view table, hover the mouse cursor on a task name. Details appears on its right side, and by selecting it you access the Edit Task screen, where you may edit and change any of the task's properties. To delete a task, click the bin icon on the top right corner of the Edit Task screen. TheBoatApp. Your boating life in one app. A place for everything and everything in its place.